Nutrition in medical patients is a very neglected area in basically both in the medical curriculum as well as in many of the hospitals, including maybe teaching hospitals. And I think there is a definite dearth in the number of supplements, nutritional supplements that are available, which takes care of the whole nutrient scenario in basically very ill patients. Regarding rice bran, I have been reminded of my olden days when we used to have paddy cultivation in our own house, and we used to have rice bran mixed with jaggery given by my grandmother for taking care of anemia and as a good nutritional supplement. After a long time back, I think the rice bran has come back now in a much more capsulized and miniature way, and it is good in the sense that it is well known from time immemorial that rice bran takes care of so many nutrient aspects of patients. Now, I have had the opportunity of giving this rice bran in the form of Vitallinplus to many of my anemic patients, diabetic patients, and at least some people who have had chemotherapy for various malignancies, because I happen to be working in a teaching hospital which takes care of all these patients. Regarding chemotherapy patients, I felt that post chemotherapy they have got a severe anorexia and they have a very florid distaste for food, and in that scenario I think Vitallinplus has helped to bridge the gap. It has helped to take care of their nutrition and their imparting a feeling of well-being for these patients. And in fact, many of them felt that they could tolerate chemotherapy better when they are having such a nutritional supplement. So in that sense, I think this Vitallinplus makes a good sense. Regarding patients with anemia, I have felt that one of the problems with iron supplementation has been the gastric irritation, constipation, so many things. So if you have got certain nutritional supplements which can give iron in a miniaturized form, in a quantity that is reasonably assimilable to patients, their tolerance drastically improves, and in that sense this Vitallinplus is reasonably good enough for as an adjuvant to your therapy for anemia. Many of the patients whom I have put on Vitallinplus have feeling comfortable, they feel they are much more energized, they are having a more wholesome life after having this rice bran supplementation. One peculiar aspect said by at least by certain diabetic patients have been that they used to have totally disturbed sleep at night, maybe possibly because of hypoglycemic events, and after taking nutritional supplements, especially in the form of rice bran at least, they felt that probably they are getting a much more sounder sleep. Maybe we don't know, hypoglycemic episodes are maybe taken care of to a better extent. And regarding the content of this rice bran and this, so I have felt that you have got an additional advantage in the form of tocotrienols, which takes care of your dyslipidemic status, because it is also well known to be an HMG coenzyme A inhibitor, and the presence of other micronutrients and a reasonable amount of fiber, which is well known to be there in rice bran, also helps to take care of their constipation to a great extent. Taken all together, I think rice bran is a good supplement, ideally suited for patients having a chronic debilitating condition in the form of diabetic status, anemia, malignancies, and maybe even hepatic dysfunction. You have got a good choice in Vitallinplus. I think rice bran will serve patients better in the future. I think that's my personal experience, and I would strongly recommend this to these sort of patients who have require a adjuvant for their nutritional supplementation along with the whatever medications they are taking.